Okay, so we got the game versus Meek Mill.
Yeah.
We got 92 bars. We got pest control.
Oh yeah, hip hop, baby.
What's your thoughts on this?
Man, first and foremost, man, I appreciate us getting back to hip hop, man. Not saying that I'm with all like the violence and all of that, man, but I like the aggressiveness, man. I like the grittiness, you know what I'm saying, that's coming back to hip hop, man. Aside from me taking, L after L, you know what I'm saying, it's still a good feeling, man, to bring back the essence of it. But to my knowledge, man, from what I heard, I guess Sean Kingston got robbed or something like that, and Game's name got brought up. Honestly, man, I think it was miscommunication. I think that's what it come down to, because it seemed like some of what Game is saying, it felt like it's some gray areas in there. And like I said, man, I feel like, man, words might have got messed up, man. You know what I'm saying? But first and foremost, man, I feel like Game came ready. And that's just him. Game stay ready, man. That's what I love about him, man. He stay ready to come at you if need be. And one thing I do appreciate is Meek Mill coming back in a timely manner, man. But Game came at him with the 92 bars. Oh yeah, he came ready, man. He came out jabbing. He was ready for him. But it was a good diss. It was something that I expected from Game. It wasn't as good as Pest Control, but before we get there, he came with that. Meek came back with the response. He came with the ooh over the Young and Maybe. I don't know if it's pronounced Young and May or Young Ma, whatever, man. Shout out to her, man. But he came over that, man. He had a little snippet of Bean saying something in there, man. In which, in reality, I heard that. I don't even think that was supposed to be on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure how that went, but just from Beans even getting on there, man, he caught some of the heat too, man. They had O'Malley on there. It was a pretty good diss, man. He came direct with it. He came direct. He said names. You know what I'm saying? He had some good lines in there. Of course, he brought up Game being a stripper. Everybody does. I feel like that's. I can't take that as like a solid bar, a solid diss, man, because everybody say it, man. Everybody say, yeah, Game was a strip. I think 50 put that on wax, man. He made that known already. That's fine, man. But
how you not bring that up though? How does Game even have any type of street credibility being a stripper? Can you really respect a rapper that used to be a stripper?
Dude, what you do in your own life, man, and what you do, that don't got nothing to do with me, man. Like, whatever you do outside of that studio, man, like, I guess he's supposed to be a gangster rapper, so maybe that could be detrimental towards his rapport or whatever, his street credibility or whatever, man. But I feel like if you male stripping for women, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe I just never thought about it like that. Like, the Game stripping thing, I never really looked into it. That's what it is with me.
Wouldn't.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I never looked into it. So maybe that's probably why it's not that big of a deal to me. I feel like, man, that's kind of like a joke. You know what I'm saying, in a sense. But he came, man. He came good and strong, but Game came back. Meek responded in about 24 hours. I respect him for that. But Game came back. Came out for round 3 ready. And I'm talking about, it ain't take him 24 hours to respond.
Let me ask you this. Now, should Meek respond or should he not?
How long ago the Game dropped that diss song?
I don't know. I think it was about 2 days ago. 2-3
That was
days
longer
ago.
than that. Because I was at work. And I think we was blowing you up about that. Was that Wednesday?
Either way, it was 3-4 days ago. Do you think Meek should drop a diss back? When
he could. He could.
Stop,
Man, whoever dropped the best diss song, and I think Game proved it when he dropped Pest Control. Pull it out. I feel like, man, he had everything you needed in a diss song. Like, he had facts, he had jokes, and he had bars. Like, I feel like that's what you're supposed to come with. Like, You know, like it was good. Like he hit Meek with the line about, I'm gonna get some clippers and shave your mama's mustache. He threw jabs at Beanie Siegel, which I mean, Beanie Siegel got in the way of fire, man. He took some heat from it. He dropped a line on Beanie saying you were supposed to be repping the rock and not smoking it, or saying something to that nature. But he really came with it, man, and I feel like the fans really responded to Pest Control better than they did 92 Bars. So that just, I mean, and I feel like that's always good because it's like when Drake dropped Charged Up. When Drake dropped Charged Up, it was like, yo, wow, he's responding. But let's not get it twisted. That wasn't really a good diss song.
So when a whole different beef though.
It can get physical.
This can actually get physical. Somebody can get body from this.
Yeah.
You got the game in South Philly.
God forbid it, don't.
South Philly. Eating a cheesesteak.
Yeah, he went to
in his hood.
He got on his T.I. stuff, man. Went to his hood, man.
See, I'm the opposite way with it. I'm tired of these rappers talking all this tough stuff from beats. I want to see somebody body. I want to see who really about that.
You
life.
feel like Gilly the Kid. That's how you feel.
It's Black Lives Matter. I feel like Gilly the Kid. Let's see who really about that life, and let's see who's not.
Man, honestly, man, me personally, man, I love the rapping part of it, man, and but personally, man, I don't really want to see nobody get killed or nobody really get hurt or whatever, man. I ain't really with seeing that, but I mean, when you're going back and forth, sometimes that's what can come out of it. I'm saying, I hope they don't happen. I hope it can just stay as rap, but I mean, if that's what it is, man, it's hip hop, man. If if a couple punches get thrown or whatever the case may be, and it's hip hop. Like, I really couldn't get mad at it, but
I just feel like Meek. What is a beef Meek can win? Meek cannot win any beef. Not this year, not last year. Like, where are you at in a situation if you Meek? Like, how do you win a beef? Period.
I feel like what Meek should do, man. And
if you're Meek, what would you do?
I would try to be like Nelly. I would take the smooth route. I would take the low road, and I just make some music about, my wifey and, my girl, and we got matching rollers. Because that's what he like to rap about anyway nowadays. That's what Meek Mill, that's all he talk about nowadays is Rolly and, he finally got the girl in his drinks. I feel like, just stay in that lane. Just become a Nelly, become a Ja Rule. Because obviously this ain't your lane, man. This that's because you're getting shown up. And when they showing up, they showing out. And you're not ready because just about every time you come equipped, you come with a pocket knife. You come with a little, a little pocket knife where you can shave down a piece of wood or something. They coming out with pistols, man. They coming out with ARs.
You see, if I'm Meek, no, I don't condone anybody getting killed or anything like that. That would be tragic. But what you might have to do is strictly just kidnap the game. Post a video of you kidnapping the game and just beating his ass. And I feel like that's all.
Game ain't gonna quit, man.
Because he's not gonna win with any diss tracks. He can drop the hottest diss track ever, but the world is against me. Clearly, he can't win. He got the baddest chick in the game, which is a downfall.
It is, man. He made himself a target, man.
He's selling albums. It's like how Meek cannot win. Oh no, let's
man.
150,000 first week, DC3. But besides the point, there's no way Meek can win. Meek can save the whole entire ghetto of USA and say Black Lives Matter, and the world will still be against Meek.
Yeah, Meek is like Chris Bosh right now. I just he just can't win. It's like regardless of what you do, like you said, he dropped the album. You say what he did, 150,000 in the first week. Yeah, I guess that's good when you're to J. Cole. I don't know if that's really that good, or to Drake. I don't know, but I feel like, man, even with him doing that, he still can't win. Chris Bosh got 2 rings out of Miami. And it's like they still just memed him, dog. They just did him dirty. And I feel like that's what it's at with Meek. And I feel like Meek, your best. For one, stop hanging with fuckboys because it's clear as day. Like I don't know if I want to call Sean Kingston one, but it seems like it, man, because it seems like he kind of got something started. To me, from what I heard when I break down the situation, it sounds to me as if when Sean Kingston, after he talked to the game, and then he went back and he talked to Meek and he asked Meek about the situation, I think Meek was telling him, yo, that's Game's area. That's what he know. So I think what he was really saying is, yo, don't talk to me. I'm not from LA. You need to be talking to Game. So I feel like Sean Kingston pulled a little whoop-de-whoop and got some drama started, man. That's what I take from it. And honestly, I feel like Sean Kingston need to be taking a couple gut punches. I think he really need to be taking the heat from it, because I feel like, to my acknowledgement, I don't feel like Meek actually meant any malice or anything of what he said. When I actually get down to the root of it, all jokes aside, man, I feel like that's what it was, and I feel like Sean Kingston was being a bit of an instigator, man.
No. Let me ask you this. Beef, is it genuine or is Game just trying to sell albums? What you think? I could see Game dropping his album and afterwards I could see him trying to be cool with Meek again.
I mean, either Meek can be cool with him or he can get beat up on camera.
Alright. Any last thoughts? Meek Mill versus Game. Any last thoughts?
Sean Kingston, stay out the way. That's all I gotta say. Sean Kingston, stay out the way. Stop doing fuckboy stuff, because you started this drama and you know you did. Meek Mill, talk to Ja Rule and Nelly. I think you should invest in the 76ers. You should, and try to stray away from rap for a little bit and just drop songs and features every now and then. To the Game, continue to get face tats. And continue to make music. Your time is kind of wearing out, so you know we'll catch you on the other side. The Wave.
Black China had the bomb, Al Qaeda. Listen, you want beef? Al Qaeda. Game snap on everything. He like a fucking wild game.